Okay, my face is done. I need to get dressed, but we have one problem. I want to wear a wrap. Excuse the softbox because I'm just not getting up to move it because I got to get dressed. And I was using it to put my makeup on. So, let me see what it'll look like if I turn this joint off. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm wearing a wrap again, but I think I want green and I don't have green. So if you look at the background behind me, there is some green cloth that's a part of my backdrop. And there's like a whole access that's like hanging off down on the side that you cannot see. So I am going to cut that access off. I think it is more than large enough to create a wrap for myself. And once I cut it off, I will come back and put my wrap on. All right, we're back up. This is not as long as I want it to be, and so I don't really like that. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out because I don't like it. I love the green, but I do not like the way this is like this. So try again and come back. Okay, it's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And it's what I was looking for. I wanted green. That's what I have tonight. Yeah. And I'm going to wear these specs, but I took them off because the reflection from the light is so blaring. So, but this is the look. Yay, isn't it cute? Okay. So this is the look for tonight. Simple makeup. A nudie red. I mixed a nude and a red, so that's what you got, like a creamy red. And I'm going to throw on a cardigan and get out of here. It's super packed. I gotta park in the grass, so I'm gonna make my way on over there. And maybe I'll catch y'all when we get in there. We'll see.
Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship your holy name.
All right, so I'm back from the PIA tour. Let's start from when I got there. I got there about 45 minutes early, and the parking lot was, I literally caught like the very end of there being parks. So got a good park. It wasn't very far from the door. Oh, but when I got close to the door, looking for the end of the line was all the way down the street. The line started at the door, and then the line like wrapped around the side of the building, and then it was going like up the hill and down the road. And this is almost an hour early, so I didn't pay attention to the time, but I wasn't out there long. I couldn't have been standing out there longer than 15 minutes. But I was saved by the grace by way of some friends from my church that I ran into. I saw one group of friends. I spoke to them. I tend to be a bit of a rule follower. So I was walking my little happy self to the end of the line, like I wasn't trying to jump the line. But then while I was talking to that group of friends, another group of friends was behind them a little bit. And I went to speak to them, and I was going to go leave them to go get a spot online. And one of the guys was like, or you could just stay here with us. So it was like a group of them, like three people. So I was like, well, if you insist, sure, thank you. So I stayed in line with them. So I wasn't like super way down the road. But the good thing is, even for people who were all the way at the end of that line, like it moved so fast. A bit of a warning for you, if you are going to the PIA tour, when they say show up early, show up early. So early is probably going to be an hour. But if you can't do an hour and you can only do 30 minutes, you're going to be at the end of a very long line. But it moved very quickly. Their system on point. I'm not going to give any spoilers because they have quite a few tour days left, I believe. So I'm not telling you titles, none of that. From last year to this year, it just seems like their aesthetic is getting better and better and better and better and better. Like it's getting higher. Last year I thought it was great. This year it was at the same place here in Atlanta that it was at last year. So I don't know if the capacity for lighting in that building is the exact same as it was last year, or even if they probably have their own light show stuff, the programming. Anyway, the point is the lighting programming was so nice. And the aesthetic of the videos and the color scheme, and there were some things that were like, I don't remember who was up, but there was like, I don't know, almost like a lavender. It was fall, but not like hardcore fall. It was just really nice, really soothing. I'm trying to remember who was up there when I saw that. I don't remember right now. If I do, I'll type it in. But anyway, the light show was great. The cinematography was also lovely. I enjoyed that. I'm trying to see how can I tell you guys what my favorite poems were and why without giving spoilers, but I don't think I can. But I will say one of my favorite pieces was the first piece that Preston Perry does. Joseph Solomon's poems were very relatable. I would say that. One of his is probably one of my favorites as well that he did. I really liked another piece that was like more than one person doing it. I won't tell you who the people were. I got to hear Genetics do a little music, which I don't think I've ever heard her sing or do music until tonight. So it was really, really good. Really, really good. Hats off to the PIA tour people, poets, the lighting folk, the cinematography folk, the parking lot folk. It was just a nice, smooth, it was a smooth experience. Like, I tend to pay attention to like logistics when I go to events because they just really can really make or break an event because, you know, you're dealing with people who paid money to come and be entertained. So, like, if they're severely annoyed and aggravated by things that can be addressed by your, what's the word I'm looking for? Things that can be addressed by your logistics team or by your team that's making everything run smooth and be seamless. It kind of takes away, but I did not have that experience at all with this event. Like, it seems like they really have a good, the wheel is well oiled. It was a really good flow, like from parking all the way to when it was over. And it was cool to get this on the way out. I don't know if y'all can see it beyond the lights. They gave away this DVD at this leg of the tour. Funny story. I was calling this the PIA tour. I just was. It's PIA, PIA. I just thought it was the PIA tour. I did. I don't really know why. I mean, I knew it was Poets in Autumn, but I thought we were going to use the acronym to actually make a word. So I was calling it the PIA tour. Yeah. I think last year I realized it was PIA because I actually went to it. And I was like, oh, okay. We're just saying PIA, it's not PIA. Which makes sense. I mean, I guess PIA is not that appealing of a name for anything. I don't know. No offense if your name is PIA. And my attire for the evening, as you all saw earlier, I cut this. But this turned out to be perfect. And while the greens do not match perfectly, it was still a nice little color pop to this outfit. I literally have on a pair of jeans, a pair of black suede boots, a black t-shirt, and this lovely preppy-like sweater. And you know, I'm glad I didn't overthink the outfit because if I did, I would have been like, you know, this red and green is a little Christmassy. This might be a little too early for this. But I didn't overthink it. I think I'm going to I think I'm gonna call it a night. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching my channel. If you are new here, I'm so glad you decided to come through. Do me a favor and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell so that you will know as soon as my videos post. And hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you're enjoying the content. Drop down in the comments below. Just say hi. Let me know where you're from. And leave any questions that you might have for me. And I hope to include them in some future videos. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time for Vlogtober. Bye.